All right, welcome to Unlimited Power. My name is D-Rod, and I am happy to be back and doing some streaming here, prepping for the Dallas Planetary Qualifier this weekend over at Common Ground Games, and that's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. So I'm going to take what I think is going to be fun. This isn't going to be my only Planetary Qualifier for the season, and I think it's going to be a really good time. I'll be leaving the Portland area tomorrow. I'm going definitely be going checking out a few stores in the Oklahoma area and the Texas area this week. I'll also be just trying to attend a few events there, but I'm really excited for the Dallas PQ. I think it's going to be a good time. There's a couple other events this weekend as well, but I think the Dallas is going to be pretty crazy. It was one of the first events that sold out within 6 hours, so I was glad to get in there. And just going to hang out with a bunch of people that I haven't seen since Star Wars Destiny days, and having a lot of good time playing some Star Wars. Now, one of the fun things I'm excited about this trip is I actually have some cool promotional materials to bring. So if you're in the Oklahoma or Dallas area, Texas area, and you see me, I have no problem handing out this cool item of a fun initiative token for you. You can see it here. This is one of the designs. Now, this is a initiative token from Laser Gaming, and this size is a little bit bigger, but I have one that has my logo on the back end. So if this is something you're interested in, just come up, find me at one of these events. Happy to hand these out to you, whether at the Dallas Planetary Qualifier or just in some of the local scenes in the area. So excited to get those out in the South and Midwest there. And for many reasons, excited to just go and visit. So today we got a buddy of mine helping me out. He's going to be running some of the some of the bigger meta decks here. First one we're going to be going with is obviously going to be not Sabine. It is Han Solo, young Han Solo here. So let me just go ahead and make sure this is all correct before we continue. There she is. Move her. Boom. All set. So my buddy Jay here is going to be helping me out. He's been playtesting a little bit of Han Solo Blue, and we'll be running some Bossk against it. Now this is going to be a fun little deck. I really enjoyed Bossk. It is a little bit of blue mixed in here if you take a look at the list, but I think it can be some fun. So let's go ahead and roll to see who goes first here. All right, I got a 5, so you get to choose there if you'd like to go first or second. All right, he's going to go first. Let's draw some cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to see what happens here. Let's see what we got. Price on your head, Palpatine's Return, Kylo Ren, Timely Intervention, Punishing One, and Ruthless Raiders. So I don't mind this at all. So I'm definitely going to keep... We're going to put Timely Intervention here into the resource pile. That just makes sense. Just have that for when we really need to rush into somebody. Second card here, we have Palpatine's Return and Kylo Ren. Both those cards are pretty good. I only have one Palpatine's Return. Tough thing. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. Only have one in the main board. And we'll go from here. All right, I'm ready. Okay. Pay 2 for a green Squadron A-Wing. Okay, luckily I can get ahead here. So that comes into play tapped. All right, I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to put price on your head. So it's going to be a bounty on the green Squadron A-Wing. So when it dies, dies or captured, I can put the top card of my deck into play as a resource exhausted. Okay. All right, he's going to claim. I'm going to use Bossk's ability. So his ability allows me to deal 1 damage to a unit that has a bounty on it. And I could give that unit a buff if I want to into their attack, but I'll choose not. So it just deal 1 damage to the A-Wing. Now, what I enjoy about Bossk, and I'll pass, so we'll go next turn. What I enjoy about Bossk is he has the ability of dealing a lot of damage early on to some of these low-cost units, especially unique units. So even in like the Kira matchups, you're mostly seeing some things like Inferno 4, Gideons, stuff like that. You can kind of take advantage of those things and get more rewards. Now, Price on her head doesn't do that, but other ones do. All right, so I drew Dengar and Death Star Stormtrooper. I mean, sorry, Death Trooper. So I'm gonna put the Death Trooper down. Don't need that. The A-Wing's gonna go ahead and attack me, so I'm gonna take 3 damage because of that Raid 2 bonus. Let's do this. And now we have a Dengar and a Punishing One. I enjoy the Punishing One. We're not gonna... We could get some damage in here if I want to waste the ECL now. It's a tough decision. We could use the ECL with a Punishing One in our hand, hit the Green Squadron A-Wing, untap, hit his base, and be 1 ahead. Let's go for it. Let's go for the aggro route. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my base ability, and I can put a unit into play that costs 6 or less, and I'm going to give it ambush for the turn, which allows it to attack a unit. So I'm going to play the Punishing One. It untaps and can attack immediately when it comes into play because of this ability. So I'll hit your Green Squadron A-Wing for 3. So I'll kill it. I'll take 1 damage back. And then I'm going to execute Price on Your Head, which will allow me to take the top card of my deck and put it into play as a resource. And Punishing One says, whenever an upgraded enemy unit is defeated, I can ready this unit. I can only use it once per round, so I'll ready it. Mark that I've already used this ability. And now it goes back to you. All right, so we got some damage on the board. I took 3 myself here already, but I'm about to... we got rid of his A-Wing. We're 1 ahead. We're going to get 3 more damage here. He still has 3 resources he can play, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, K2SO. Okay, K2SO. 2 damage. Oof. No good ground units for me yet. That's probably the only issue. We're going to have to kind of go in space. Not always fun against Han. All right, I'm going to swing on your base with the Punishing One for 3. Get that 3 damage on there. Which one? Oh, this one? Just epic actions just once per turn, so already done. So this token will stay on it forever. Yep. Okay, I'll pass, and then we'll draw 2 cards and put a resource down and then untap when you're ready. All right, we drew Black Sun Starfighter and Super Laser Tech. We're going to be at 5. Laser Tech isn't bad, but that K2SO is not going to be fun. We're at 5. Let's go. Guess I'll put Dengar down. I'm going to put Dengar down. And we'll keep the Starfighter and the Super Laser Technician. So. You know what? No. I'm going to get rid of the Black Sun Starfighter and put Dengar back in. Where is he? That's the right play. Cool. Got to be more firm in my decision making before Saturday, but let's do that. Okay. Because I just want to be more aggressive here. All right, I'm ready. So 3/3. He has a 4/4 unit in play. I have a 3/4 unit in play. Both have taken damage. Let's see what happens here. Concordon Interceptor. Okay. Okay, let's go. I can't kill the Interceptor yet. I can take care of K2SO, so we're going to do that. Going to pay 2. All right, I'm going to pay 2. One of those cards I'm using to pay 2 is the card I'm smuggling in, so I'll exhaust it, and I'll play Timely Intervention. It allows me to play a card from my hand and give it the ambush ability. So I'm going to play Super Laser Tech. So he readies when he comes into play, and he can immediately attack a unit. For Timely Intervention, since I smuggled it, I have to replace it with a card. And then I will swing with Super Laser Technician into K2SO. For 2 damage there. Yep. guess I'll do this. And discarding is my choice, correct? All right, so we can get rid of Ruthless Raiders or Kylo Ren. I'm going to go with Kylo Ren. No, man, Raiders is good, but... man, it's so hard. He's going to have so many ground units. Could just get rid of Dengar. Could just get rid of him. He's just a body. I'll get rid of Kylo. All right. All right, I discarded Kylo Ren. All right, so this gives me one more. I can put Dengar out. I can put Bossk out. And then I can go ahead and keep swinging here. It's going to use Han Solo for Sabine Wren with 2 points of damage on it. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm going to pay 1 for Dengar. Yeah, just a 2/2 unit that says whenever I play an upgrade on a unit, I can deal 1 damage to that unit. All right, I'll go ahead and swing with the Punishing One into the Concord Dawn Interceptors. Concord Dawn gets that bonus, so it'll die. Or my Punishing One will die. Yeah, they're both space units. Yeah. So you just take 3 points, but you're still out. Like, you're still alive. Then I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to deploy Bossk. And then I'll go ahead and hit your base for 4 with Bossk. Perfect. And then I'll just 7, yep. And then I'll pass. All right. So, the fun thing is when I smuggled that timely intervention, I got another timely intervention. So that's pretty cool. We now have a Phase 3 Dark Trooper and Darth Vader drawn. We are at 7 resources. Our opponent is still at only 5. So we're pretty good. We got ahead here because of Price on Your Head and Super Laser Tech, so I'll take it. Yeah, you know, enjoy Bossk. Now, it's been fun to play Bossk a lot, play against Bossk a lot. If you've been watching a lot of these series, my playtest partner Blair really enjoys Bossk. And just been one of those, I'm impressed by it. It definitely has some matchups it has to dodge. The hardest matchup I would say for it is definitely Boba, because there's just few answers that Bossk can do, and Boba can just kind of avoid playing into Bosk's tricks. The other one that it's a little bit harder is just hard control. If you go too far into those hard control matches, Bossk can't do it. That early on, you do have to be, you know, be an opportunist and know what you're putting bounties on. So, all right, so we got Bossk, we got Dengar. What is he going to do? I have not been able to keep the initiative this whole game. Would be nice. Would be nice. I'm good. I'm ready. Let's see what we got to here. All right, it's going to swing with Sabine. All right, he kills Bossk, deals the 1 damage with the trigger, and Sabine is out. Okay, well, I was going to do something fun there. Let's see what else he plays, just in case. I'm going to attack with Bossk onto your base for 4. Let's get him to 11. And we have Ruthless Raiders and Bossk. I mean, Vader still in hand. Here we go. Han Solo. I can't kill him, but I can do some damage. So let's go for it. All right, I'm going to pay 7 for this big boy. Darth Vader is going to come into play. So Darth Vader has two abilities. He has the ambush ability, meaning he can attack when he comes into play. And his second ability says, when played, I can look at the top 10 cards in my deck and put units that cost up to 3 into play without paying their cost. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the units first before I do any attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's hope for Death Trooper. Yeah, Death Trooper it is. Okay. Death Trooper is going to make sure that this gets us the win. Or kills Han Solo. All right, I got what I was looking for. Death Trooper comes into play. He said when he comes into play, he says you have to deal 2 damage to a unit I control, and then I can do 2 damage to a unit you control in the ground arena. So I'm going to hit Han Solo for 2. Going to put my cards at the bottom of my deck that I just went through. And I'll finish resolving the Darth Vader ability, so I'll ambush in, and I will attack Han Solo for 5 to finish him off, and then Han Solo deals 3 damage back to Darth Vader. And then it's your turn. Oh, that felt good. That felt good. That just feels good when you can just stop Han from doing like anything because you're 2 resources ahead. Feels good. I do. I have 1 card left in hand. Ooh. All right. I discarded that card. It was a 6-cost card. I'll take the initiative. Oh, there it is. You can see Jay using one of the new laser gaming initiative tokens. Remember, this is token I'll be handing out this week in Dallas and Oklahoma areas where I'll be. All right, I'll take that damage. Go to 5. All right, let's draw 2 more cards. Overwhelming Barrage and Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter something, Quarry. So we're at 7 resources. My highest card in here is 8, so I'm pretty good at staying at 7. The 8-cost card is Palpatine, so I feel good. I think at this point, when you're going up against a Han deck, we've stopped it from going too over the top. We stopped at a little bit of damage here. So I feel good, but it doesn't mean it's not a threat. So he's at 6 resources now. So it means we can definitely see Luke come out and do some work. Maybe even a Chewbacca soon. So, all right, I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, let's go ahead and swing on your base for 5. Get him up to 16. I want to save this Overwhelming Barrage for something big that comes out. Because who knows what to expect. Now, my opponent's definitely been getting more familiar with this deck. It's not one he's played a lot of. I think he has like only 10 games with it, but it does match a lot of his style of play. So Jay's a great player. He's played a lot of Final Fantasy, TCG competitively, going to a lot of their big Crystal Cup events, and we play a lot of Magic. So I know Jay can definitely play decks very well. All right, K2SO came out. Not a big threat here. Let's go ahead and pay 1. All right, I'm going to put a bounty on him. So I'm going to put Bounty Hunter's Quarry on K2SO. And when he's defeated or captured, I can look at the top 10 cards in my deck for a unit that costs 3 or less and put it into play. And we know how that's going to happen. All right, there it is. 1 damage. All right, Jay, I'm going to go ahead and claim that bounty. I'm going to play Overwhelming Barrage. I'm going to give a unit +2/+2 for the phase. And then I can deal damage equal to its power divided as I choose among units. So I'm going to give Bossk the +2, making him a 6/8. I'm going to deal 4 damage to K2SO. 1 damage to your Concord Dawn Interceptors that has those 3 points on it. And then 1 more point of damage to the other Concord Dawn Interceptors that is already attacked. Okay, then I get to do a lot of effects here, unfortunately. I'm going to resolve the bounty. That says if a unit was unique, which it was, I can look at 10 cards. And then I'm going to trigger Bossk's ability once per round, where I can actually collect this bounty twice. So I'm going to look at the top 10 cards, put one unit into play that costs 3 or less, and then I'm going to look at another 10 cards and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I won't lie, there is something about like your opponent feeling like, yeah, go ahead, do all those things. That just fills you with a little bit of joy, you know, like especially when you're kind of in this situation. I have no cards in hand. So the first card I'm going to get is the Phase 3 Dark Trooper. He has Sentinel, which means he's the unit that has to be swung into. The bottom, those 10 cards on the bottom, and grab 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Next 10, we have Kylo's TIE Fighter, Dengar, Black Sun Starfighter. We're just going to grab another Trooper. We're just going to go in the ground arena here. There we go. All right, I've resolved my things, and you're saying I'll take 3 more damage from K2SOs being defeated, which will take me up to 9. Cool. All right, back to you. Your turn. All right, that makes sense. I'm going to attack for a total of 6 plus 3, so 9 damage to your base. We can definitely go to game 2. Let's go to game 2. I think that was my ideal situation against a deck like this. So. All right, let's go again here. So that worked out really well. I think I'm very happy with that first one. Let's see how this goes. Now, the one thing with Bossk is a lot of times I feel like he does have that first round to surprise opponents who are not familiar with Bossk or trying to identify like what do you need to do to get around him. If you watch some of my previous streams, I've definitely found ways of getting around Bossk. But you know, it's just different things. It's definitely some stuff that stalls you a little bit. But it definitely, you know, it punishes Bossk more, I think, if you try to stall yourself out. If you play slowly and don't put units in play and play more events, you can usually get around Bossk a little bit easier. But yeah, I think it's pretty good. Jay's asking if this is a deck I've played similar because he's only seen me play more control stuff. You know, this deck has a little bit of that control mechanics to it for sure, but it is a little bit more tempo based. So let's go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. What are we gonna get? Kylo Ren, Death Trooper. Yes, you can choose. Oof. So I got no bounties. I did get Timely Intervention, and I have Kylo's TIE Fighter. I do enjoy the bounties early on. I think that's going to be important. At best, all I'm going to do is get the silencer out. So let's mulligan as well. I'd like to see at least one bounty. Now, how many bounties am I running? If you haven't checked the list, link in the description down below. I am running 6 bounties, I believe. Yeah, 6. No, not 6, 9. I'm running Price on Your Head, Bounty Hunter's Quarry, and Guild Target. So the 0 cost red bounty. I'm not drawing anything or playing anything else. No top targets. No. Literally missing the other one. Should be sitting here. But yeah, so we're going to keep this up. I really do enjoy this deck. I think it's fun. Of course, you know, like I said, the deck I always want to try to avoid is Boba. Playing it last night, some of the locals, as people start prepping for those big events, was Was fun. I beat Boba Green a few times, but they're definitely the win percentage is always going to be in their favor, unfortunately. So there's no getting around that. But I do like this deck against, you know, Hans. I like it against Sabines. I like it against a lot of stuff. Again, though, if you go too late in that control matchup, you might as well just scoop because you don't have those kind of answers that late. But you do have the options of going wide, and that can help you a little bit early on. Get that damage in there, and then hope you're real close to taking your opponent down if they don't have any healing. But that's how it goes. So like most control matchups, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see what we got here. Phase 3 Dark Trooper, Daring Raid, Super Laser Techs, and Maul. So nothing fun. Nothing fun at all. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, we're not playing this Dark Trooper, and Daring Raid's just going to be a backup here. Question is, do we keep both Super Laser Technicians? I think so. I think so. Let's take a risk. We're going to get rid of... We're going to put Kylo down. We're going to keep Maul. Probably not the best idea, but let's go for it. All right, I'm ready. I got to go first, correct? Okay, I'll take the initiative, and that'll be it. All right, there's Sabine. Okay. Now, could I kill Sabine? Sure, if I had a resource. Apparently, I got a third Super Laser Tech, so we're just going to put that one down. I don't think I need 3 of them. Question is now, do I rush? Do I feel the need to rush? I think maybe I do. Let's try it. All right, I'm going to use Energy Conversion Lab, the city ability here. And I'll put a unit into play that costs 6 or less. Give it ambush for the phase. So I will go ahead and attack Sabine for 2 damage. Super Laser Tech has 1, so it dies. When it dies, it comes into play as a resource untapped. All right, this means I can deploy Bossk next turn. And I got to take 3 damage, 2 from Sabine, 1 from her ability. And I got 1 left. I could kill Sabine with this Daring Raid, but I feel like I should save it. I'll take the initiative. And here's why I want to save Daring Raid against like a Han Solo deck, is because it's just damage hopefully I don't have to take later. So, like that. Oof, K2SO this early, I'm not a fan. I just drew nothing but big guys, Vader and Palpatine. Oof. Let's keep them. Let's deploy Resource Kylo Ren. Keep the Super Laser Tech in hand. We're at 5 resources. So, what is my plan here? I can play Super Laser Tech and Daring Raid. Just don't want to get rid of a unit. Tough, tough, tough. You know what? Let's see how much we can tempt him. Let's see what we can tempt him here. Because I'm going to need to get some bigger guys out. Bossk is Bossk worth putting out? Man. Now let's hold up. Let's be smart. All right, I'll pay 1 for Daring Raid, and I'm going to deal 2 damage to K2SO. And just deals 2 damage to a unit or a base. Let's see what he chooses here. I have 4 cards in hand. All right. Okay. 3 more damage to my base. Sounds good. All right, he has me at 9. There's that damage coming through. Okay. All right. I'll pay 3 for a Super Laser Technician. Now, next turn, we can play Palpatine, or sorry, we can play Vader or Maul. So I feel good about that. Oof. Paying 4. Poe comes into play. Oof. Dangerous. I think I gotta kill Poe. I gotta kill Poe now. All right. I'm gonna deploy Bossk. He does not have ambush. No, he just comes out. He does come out ready though. All leaders come out ready. All right, he takes the initiative. I'm going to swing into Poe Dameron over there for 4 damage, and he does how much back? 5 or 6? 6 back, so my Bossk dies. And so does Poe. And then I'll pass. All right, I didn't want to see Poe Dameron out there, but who does? Who does? You know what I'm excited about? If you haven't seen some of the streams, I'm excited about seeing Bo Dameron. I remember I met someone named Bo Dameron at the Star Wars Destiny regional qualifiers, and I'm really hoping this person still plays because I would love to see them in Dallas this weekend. You know, I'm not going to question if it's his real name because I believe it is. From what I remember, it is his real name. So check that out. Let's go. Okay. Man, we got 7 cards here. We got price on our heads. I'm ready. Untap that guy. Swings for Sabine. Super Laser Tech comes into play as a resource now. Readied. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do I want to do? Han's gonna definitely come in here. Let's just have some fun. Let's go 7. I'm gonna pay 7 for Maul. Maul comes in with Ambush and Overwhelm. Overwhelm is similar to Magic's Trample ability. So I get to untap, swing into Sabine. Sabine has 1 health remaining. So I'm going to take 2 damage from Maul, and Maul hits you for a total of 7. 6 of that going straight to your base. All right, that feels good. That feels good. Maul always feels good. Definitely one of my favorite cards out of this set. Great rare, great rare. Comes Yoda, 2/4 Yoda with Restore. A little annoying there, I got nothing to do. I'll take the initiative back. Here comes Han Solo. Tax my base. You're going to take me from 9 to 12. All right. So definitely still in favor of the Han Solo here as far as damage. We just drew a Dengar and a Palpatine's Return. Let's put that Dengar down. Give us 8 resources now. We have Vader, Palpatine, Price on your head, and Palpatine's Return. So I feel good. So 8 resources left. I'm definitely going to have some fun here. Yoda's a little bit of a pain. We can run in Vader. Vader wouldn't be bad right now because we'll get a couple more units. But only 1 unit's going to kill Han Solo there. And that's, I think, what we got to do. So let's go for it. All right, I'm going to pay 8 for Emperor Palpatine. Palpatine, when he comes into play, deals 6 damage as I choose among enemy units. So I'm just going to put all 6 on Han Solo there to kill it. All right, Palpatine doing work. One of my favorite cards in every Star Wars game. Did you all see Chancellor Palpatine today get revealed a few hours ago? Wow, double yellow, just token machine. Oh, rivals followed them all. All right, he is defeated. Does not know I'm sitting on Palpatine's Return. Okay, I'm going to take the initiative again. All right. Yoda hits me for 2. Going to take me to 14. And then he is going to drop down to 4 there. All right. He is done. Yep. Draw 2 more cards. Overwhelming Barrage and Black Sun Starfighter. I like that I'm at what I have here at 8. Let's stay at 8. Let's stay at 8. He only has 1 unit in play right now, and that is the Yoda. So Palpatine's just going to go ahead and use his Overwhelm ability here. Can't let that restore keep going. And I do like tempting him to like swing on my units that are damaged. Okay. So Palpatine also has the Overwhelm ability, so he's going to swing on Yoda for 6. So that means 2 is going to go through, and Palpatine himself is going to take 2 damage on him. All right. Yeah, I did not draw a card off that Yoda death. Never do. Never do. Can't wait for like that being like a real thing, right? I would love it to be, in Magic, there's a lot of cards that say like if your opponent draws, they have to take damage. Waiting for stuff like that. Love cards like that, actually. All right, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 resources. Opponent is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, that's a lot. Chewbacca. Okay. Yeah, so Chewbacca's out with Grit. Grit means any amount of damage that is on him raises his attack level to that. So that means Chewbacca, who's a 4/10, can end up being a 13 with 1 health remaining. All right, so that's not fun. That's not fun for me. Chewbacca is a tough guy to kill, that's for sure. 2, so we could Palpatine's return in... But that's not going to do anything. Like, if we did Maul, we still couldn't kill him. So, we'd only get him up to 9. So. Alright, I'm going to pay 2 for Price on Your Head on Chewbacca. This card, if Chewbacca is defeated, will get me a bounty. Or a resource, sorry. Alright, I think we can do it here. So, we got the bounty. If we use Bossk ability, we ping for 1. And then we Palpatine's return in Maul, and we'll finish him off. So let's go for that. I'm going to use Bosk's ability to ping Chewbacca for 1 since he has a bounty on him. Opponent has the initiative now. Let him get those tokens. All right, then I'm going to pay 6 for Palpatine's return. I play a unit from my discard pile. It costs 6 less. If it's a Force user, it can cost 8 less. So I'm going to go back and grab Darth Maul, who comes into play. So I get to play him for free before that Crate Dragon comes out and really stops these plays. And I'm going to use his ambush ability. So he's going to swing into Chewbacca. Chewbacca hits me for 7. I hit him for 7. They both die. And I get to use Price on my head to put the top card of my deck into my resource pile. And then I'll pass. All right, I'm getting rid of units. The problem is he's still in a better position than me. So I'm using a lot of my big cards to get through some of his big ones. And again, if that Crate Dragon comes out, I'm not in a good spot. So it's probably the most important thing here against the Han decks is to go faster with them. Go a little wide, and then just hit the base a little bit more. Now, some of their units did a little bit more damage, like K2SO. Just not one you can let sit there for that long, especially when it has 2 health, because that 4 damage adds up quick. Here we are avoiding a lot of that K2SO damage, and, it's crazy. We're already at 14. Different game 2 than in game 1, for sure. So what is he going to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's counting. He's counting, man. You know, the hard part about like playing in person sometimes is wanting to say stuff like that. Just imagine someone saying across, oh, you're counting your cards. All right, yeah, counting your cards. Oh, that's too many. He just picked up the whole thing. Yeah, I guess I'm ready. What do you got? Mace Windu. Okay. No complaints there. So comes into play exhausted since there's nothing for him to hit. Yeah, with ambush, if you want to change that, you can. But ambush, it's not like haste in Magic. Ambush only triggers if it has a unit it can see. Does that change your play? All right, yeah, feel free to change that. No. Yep. All right. I like that. You tap everything and then say, you know what? Okay, I'll just make it cost less. There's only one option there. Great. Okay. Okay, we got a 2 damage. So there's 8 there. I'm gonna put guild target on the crate dragon. Give it a nice bounty. If I can defeat it, I can deal 2 damage to your base. Whoop. Yep. All right, you have the initiative. I'll use Bossk to ping the crate dragon for 1. And here's the problem. Crate dragon is 10 points of damage. I'm at 14. So it's like I'm dead. So your toughness is still the same, 10-10. No alteration for you. You're just a 10-10. Oh, this is just a bounty. This is just representing, yeah. So you're good. So, I guess I'm taking 7 points of damage. Search the number for any deck or less and play each of them for free. Oh no. The problem with Vader in this situation with the crate dragon is I can still die, because if I pay the cost of 7 for Vader, I'm going to take 7 points of damage. Then he allows you to play another card for free that's 3 or less, but crate dragon says whatever the cost of the card is, you're still taking the damage. So that's the big issue here, man. All right, I'm going to play this out. I don't think I have a way of winning. I think I kill myself. I play Darth Vader for 7. You get to choose how you want to distribute that 7 damage. You can kill Vader immediately if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that makes sense. 10 damage to my base takes me from 14 to 21. And yep. We'll do the ambush ability, and I'll hit the crate dragon for 5. And then I'm just going to look at the top 10 cards in my deck and hopefully kill myself and go to game 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You just need a 3-cost unit. You know what? I can still survive. I'm at 21. I'll be at 25. I'll play the Death Trooper, who will deal 2 damage to himself and 2 damage to the crate dragon to kill it. And then you get to choose where to deal 3 more damage, either my unit or my base. Ooh, killed the unit so I don't trade. Okay. I'll resolve guild target to deal 2 damage to your base. So 7 to 21 there. Let's put this down. Okay. And then I'll pass to another Death Trooper. I guess I'll keep it at this point. 6, 7, 8. I'm not sure if I'm going to pay 5 for 1, but I will if I need to. All right, if there's another crate dragon comes out, I am dead. If there's anything with haste out, I mean, not haste, but I don't think this runs anything that's super direct. So Oh, skin of my teeth here. I'm not even, it's like this game, it's very one-sided. I'd like to think that I'm hanging in, but I'm really not. I'm really not here. He has to get nothing but bad draws going forward, you know? That's really the only thing that's going to do it. All right, I'm ready. All right, here comes Cassian. All right, Cassian is out, ready to go. I guess I do have an answer for that. Yes, so if you smuggle anything, you'll take the top card of your deck, put it into play as a resource, exhausted. Exhausted, yeah. So the best thing to do, what Cassian cost you 5, right? So you essentially tap exhaust Cassian as a resource, and then you play him, so you can untap one of your resources. That's the ideal way to do it. Yeah. Yep. So I'm going to play Emperor Palpatine for 8, and then I'll do 6 damage to units on the board. I'll just put all of it on Cassian. All right, let me know in the chat if you're excited for PQs. Where are you attending? Where are you going? I'm excited to hear about that. I know I'll be going to the Portland qualifier and the Dallas qualifier. That's kind of it. There was one a little bit near Seattle. Opted out of that one. 2 seems good for season 0. All right, I'm going to take the initiative. But I am having fun. There you go. You can see it again. That limited, unlimited power. Limited and it is unlimited power laser gaming token. So let's go ahead and draw 2 cards here. Black Sun Starfighter and another punishing one. So I got 4 cards that are exactly the same. All right. Stay at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm at 9 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. All right. Stay at 9. Okay, let's get rid of Yoda for sure. I could pay 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm not going to do that. Pay 5 for Overwhelming Barrage or 5 for Death Trooper? I'll just play for the Overwhelming Barrage. I'm going to pay 5 for Overwhelming Barrage. It's going to give one of my units +2/+2, and then I can deal damage to units as I choose, divided as I choose based on my current power. So I'm going to put +2/+2 on Emperor Palpatine, and then I'm going to do 8 damage right to Yoda since he's your only unit in play. God, I wish there were more cards in the villain aspects and force aspects that allow you to draw cards. I think it's one of those nice things about Yoda. It's just is so beneficial. He stays in play. He's doing a little bit of damage, but that Restore 2 is high, as we've seen. Not many other units have Restore that high, especially in his slot as far as rarities. And then just drawing cards. It seems good. So I got an 8/8 in play right now. I have a Black Sun Starfighter I can play, or a punishing one. We definitely want to get one of those on the board here. But I won't lie, I'm a little worried if I see a Crate Dragon. Gosh. I gotta kill K2SO. Okay, I gotta do it. I'm gonna swing on K2SO for 8. I have Overwhelm, so 4 damage will go to your base, taking you 11, and I'll take 4 back. And 3 to my base. You have me at 24, sir. So a 25 health base. And now it's a 4/8. Well, now it has 4 health, I should say. So, man, again, it feels good. I feel like I'm keeping them at bay, but he's one solid card away from just destroying me, right? I mean, even if he puts in, if he keeps putting 2 units into play, like I can't keep up. Oh, that's it. That's it. Smuggled it in. All right. Well, I'm going to put this ship into play. How about that? In this arena over here. And then I guess it's your turn to Cassian and defeat me. All right, let's go to game 3. All right, so in this matchup, who do we need? The client may be too slow. I think another maul is going to be ideal here. I just don't feel like the client's going to give me what I really need here. Yeah, it's going to add in another maul. Maybe another Palpat's Return. Could do that. It's really tough here because everything kind of works, right? Palpatine is great because he gives you a little bit more damage at that late end. Maul is just that heavy hitter you really need to get through some of those big stuff like the Crate Dragons. And then you have Vader, which is going to help you go wide. And so I just think there's a couple of different options here, and I just feel like I got to pick. So I could drop Kylo, drop the 2 Kylos. Kylo hits hard too. It's just such a late game or mid-game strategies here, and it feels like this is just where it gets tough. What do I not want to see? Black Sun Starfighter is only going to protect me against what? Concord Dawn Interceptors and A-Wings. No, all those things are good, but I think that's going to be some of the big things there that's going to be coming my way. Let's drop the Black Sun Starfighters. Let's just throw in a 3rd Vader and a Palpatine's Return, giving us a little bit more options. Really, Palpatine's Return and Vader are just rough once that Crate Dragon's in play. But again, I want Darth Vader out there so I can go wide. I need to get some more units out there, keep the pressure on the opponent. I can't be doing too many of these one-of trades, right? Like, it doesn't work in my favor. So let's keep it going. Now, as much as I enjoy playing this deck against Han, because I have fun and it can win, it doesn't mean it's not a fight. So it's always a fight with Han Solo. Not as big as one with Boba Fett, but I think, that's what makes the game good, right? I mean, here we are, we're set 2. There's a good amount of decks you can choose from, but once we get into set 3, the variety is just going to be large. And for most games, you're usually given around 6 sets to play with, right? That's usually the card pool. You look at games like Magic, Grand Archive. What else? It doesn't have a rotating system. Older Star Wars games. Stuff like that. So it's usually 6, and I can't imagine what this game is going to be like when we have 6. We're already going to have 90 plus possibilities of leader and base combinations after set 3. So it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. The variety of stuff we're going to see. I love that. It's just going to be a number of decks. And it's going to be also hard to always identify which ones are top tier because it's just going to be so much variety. There's only so much time to play. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reset these. What do I got? Bounty Hunter Quarry, Guild Target, Bounty Hunter Quarry, Death Trooper, Punishing One. I mean, how do I give up these bounties? There's so much advantage here. We're keeping them all. Death Trooper's out. Kylo or Punishing One? Kylo. Man. You're out, buddy. You're good, but I got one more. So we're good. All right, I'm all set. I'll go first, but I'll pass. Oh, I'm going to pass. So it goes to you. Remember, if you've just joined the channel, you can see in my partner this week, Jay's board, an unlimited power token. And, oh no, I just passed. So it's your turn. If you take the initiative, it ends the whole turn, and we go into turn 2. Correct. So he does have a Laser Gaming Unlimited Power token that has the Laser Gaming initiative that you can see on my screen on one side, and this fun logo on this side. So there's Sabine Wren. I love that. Let's go ahead and have some fun, because blue-red doesn't have any bounce effects. I'm going to pay 1 to put Bounty Hunter's Quarry on Sabine Wren. I'm going to ping Sabine Wren for 1. She has the initiative now. I'm going to play a second Bounty Hunter's Quarry on Sabine Wren. And then I'll pass. All right, that gives me Ruthless, or the Phase 3 Dark Troopers, which I don't mind, and Punishing One. Gross. All right, I'm going to get rid of Punishing One because these Bounty Hunter's Quarries may actually pull one for me. And we do want to execute this Bounty Hunter's Quarry this turn. Getting 2 units into play right now is going to help us go wide. I do have a Phase 3 Dark Trooper, so that can take care of Sabine, no problem. In case something else comes out, we still have the Guild Target. Guild Target's 0 cost, so we'll be able to play something without losing any resources this turn. All right, I'm ready. All right, he's swinging. 3 to my base, 2 from Sabine, and 1 from her ability. We're going to use my base ability to put out Phase 3 Dark Trooper. So Phase 3 Dark Trooper gets to attack with the ambush ability from the base. But he also says when combat damage is dealt to the unit, give him an experience token. So he's going to attack Sabine. He takes 2 damage back to kill her. And then he gets an experience token, raising his ability +1/+1. And he is a Sentinel unit, so he will also be a unit that has to be attacked in that arena. So I do get to execute these 2 first, yeah. So I got 2 of them. They both do the same thing. Sabine is a unique unit, so I'm going to look at the top 10 cards for a unit that costs 3 or less. Play it for free, and then I'll do it again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My opponent's saying, that's crazy, though. That's a 1-drop. And yeah, that's true. That is a little crazy. What do we want? There's the Punishing One. We'll get that. All right. The first one's going to get the Punishing One, a space unit, into play. Yep. Okay, I know what I did. And this is the other 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Second 3-drop unit into play. Couple of Kylo's Silencers. Let's get Super Laser Tech. We'll get that. All right, and then next unit will be Super Laser Technician. When he dies, he becomes a resource. And it goes to you. Oof. Open fire the Punishing One. Seems good. I'll take the initiative then. All right. Well, we lost 1 unit. We gained Bounty Hunter's Quarry and Daring Raid. Guild Target's also good. Let's drop Guild Target. I really don't want to lose this Ruthless Raiders. That space damage I think is going to come in handy. So we are pretty good here. So we have another Quarry and a Daring Raid. And we have a Super Laser Tech. So we have the ability of ramping this turn, triggering Bossk if we need to, doing anything like that. All right, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and hit your base for 4 with my Phase 3 Dark Trooper here. Oh, man. Game three. Game three. Here we are. I destroyed Han Solo pretty early. Second game went longer. This time, sideboard a little bit. See what we can do here. We only sideboarded in another Vader and Palpatine's return. Here we go. Love it. Tempt me. Tempt me with that Rey, please. Please, please, please. So now we have a 5 damage Rey. Or 5 health Rey. Damaged already. Ugh. Right there for the taking. Okay. All right, I'm going to swing into Rey with the Super Laser Technician, so he dies and becomes a resource for me. Yes, so 2 damage into Rey. So 4 out of 7. All right, we got this. We got this. Let's go. I'll pay 1 for Bounty Hunter's Quarry on Rey. All right, so she needs 3 more points of damage. I think we got to do it this way. I will then use Bossk's ability to ping Rey for 1. I won't give her the attack buff. Get her to 5. Since you have the initiative, I will deploy Bossk. He'll be out. And Rey has 2 more health. I'm going to pay 1 for Daring Raid to deal 2 damage to a unit or base. I'm going to choose Rey. And I'm going to get to do it again. Bounty Hunter's Quarry is going to trigger. But Bossk is in play, so I can use his ability that says I can trigger it twice. So Rey being unique, I look at the top 10 cards again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 cards here. Let's keep it going. Dark Troopers. He has no units in play. Dark Troopers and Death Troopers. Let's go for... I want to kind of hold on to some cards in my hand. So let's go... I'll put out another Super Laser Tech. And then I'll look at another 10 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another Super Laser Tech, Punishing One, Dengar, and Death Trooper. We'll go that. I'll put out another Super Laser Tech. You have the initiative, so now I will attack your base for 4 and get you up to 8. All right, so we got some ramp on the board. We have our unit. We have a Sentinel unit. So what is this? We're sitting at 4, 8, 12? 12 damage on board. We could use that. Draw 2. We are at 5. Do I want to put a card down? Silencer. I'll put a card down. Because we're really close. We can either pay Palpatine this turn if we get both Super Laser Techs dead, or we will play a Ruthless Raiders. So I feel good. Feel good. All right, I'm ready when you are. Oh, yep. This is gone. All right, what is going to happen now? He's doing that. Maybe I'll fix this one thing. Watch, I'm going to try to fix something, and it's not going to be in my favor. So what happened? Oh, I know what it did. I know what it did. Okay. But what is my opponent going to do here? Right? Nope. Nope. All right. Well, now I just moved a lot of stuff in the wrong space. So let's move all that back. That's why. Okay. Cool. 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 Well, that was an experiment. Don't worry about that, everyone. Let's see. Oh, you took down Sentinel unit? All right. That one is dead. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay. I'm going to swing with Bossk on your base for 4. Get him to 12. Not 20. Oof. Okay. Let's go for it. I'm going to hit Han for 2 with the super laser tech. So the laser tech will die and become a resource for me. Yeah, honestly, I may just Ruthless Raider still and keep 2 open. And hold on to Palp. Oh, at my commander. All right. Oh, you only deal 4. Okay. I'll hit your base for 2 with Super Laser Technician. All right, that was an interesting move. I'm not sure if I would have swung with Han there, but maybe he has a plan I don't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Question is, do I just run Raiders now? I guess so. Yep. 2 damage to an enemy unit and 2 damage to a ground unit. Well, he doesn't have an enemy unit, so I guess I'll play Ruthless Raiders. It says, oops. I just realized I messed something up. Just a second. There we go. I'm going to play Ruthless Raiders, and it'll deal 2 damage to your base, and you don't have a unit, so it cannot do its additional damage to another unit. Cost me 6. And then I'll pass. All right, we got Timely Intervention and Darth Vader. Ooh. Ooh. So, wow, I can hold on to Timely Intervention if I want, but I guess I'll put it down. We'll just put that down. Might as well live down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 cards. Palp is online. We are good. We got Vader and Palp in hand, and we got to keep this damage going. We're at 16, way better than game 1, or game 2, sorry. But again, on par with game 2, or game 1, sorry. Yeah, the Han Solo deck is one of those decks that makes your opponent have to deal with what's on the board, but it doesn't always have options of dealing what your opponent's playing. At best, those open fires and pillages are probably going to be like the thing that deals with stuff the most, but not a lot from there. All right, Luke Skywalker defeats Bossk. Good move there. Always a tough guy to deal with. Luke. All right, I'm going to swing into your base for 4 with Ruthless Raiders. Get him to 20. Yes, it's definitely a deck that makes me have to deal with whatever unit comes into play every time. Let's go ahead and hit your base for 2 with Super Laser Tech. Then I'm going to play Darth Vader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to use his win plate ability first. I'm going to look at the top 10 cards of my deck for units equal to the cost of 10. Cost of 3, sorry. 10 cards equal to cost of 3. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dengar and Kylo Silencer. Okay. All right, I found a 2-cost unit and a 1-cost unit. Those will both come into play. Exhausted. And Vader will go ahead and swing into Luke for 5 to kill him. Luke does 6 damage back, I believe. All right, Vader will take 6, 1 health remaining there. And then I'll pass. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, let's, you want to switch that up to your Sabine? Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. We got a little bit of time. Awesome. Well, that worked out really well. That again, as long as you can get out before the Crate Dragon, you feel pretty good. So we need to sideboard back in our cards here. So we added a Palpatine's Return and a Vader. We're just going to add in the Black Sun Starfighters. Correct. The Poes are in the Speen. Yep. All right. Get those out. One Starfighter. Again, list down in the description below. Definitely one that we've been playing a bit here with the limited power. Blair's been playing. I've been playing it. Talking to a lot of locals here in the Vancouver, Washington area and the Portland area, and it's fun. You know, you can do a lot with Bossk. Maybe I don't need the clients, but I really do like them. But maybe I like them too much and they just don't fit in. So that may be the one thing I mess around with a bit is that sideboard option quite a bit. But I'm definitely enjoying the deck. I think it's fun. I think it gives you like really unique situations. A lot of people aren't prepared for it. Early games, as long as you have early parts of the game, as long as you have bounties, you can get some good amount of damage on some people and take care of those small things. Yeah, you know, I'm having fun with it. So, and again, it's one of those decks that it's probably just for this season, right? I play a lot of control, a lot of Cura control, a lot of blue-green. So this is also, you know, different. I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to play blue-green at one of these PQs. Probably just not the Dallas one. Probably not the Dallas one. Let's, you know, because why not travel really far for some fun at an event and just see what happens, right? I don't know. I'm going to have some fun for sure. For sure. And again, I'm excited to hand out these laser gaming tokens. Remember, they're going to have this on one side, and on the other side will be the unlimited power logo. Now, this is a bigger token, but this is what you essentially could get. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Handing those out. So if you see me in the Oklahoma area this week or the Dallas area this weekend, please ask me if you want one. Happy to hand it out at your locals events or at the PQ. So just going to be fun. Well, let's get going. Really glad Jay was able to help me out this week. So my normal partner is really swamped with work. So good to get some more practice in before these PQs. Doing a lot at local events and just meeting up with people. All right. Okay, I'm all set here. How are you? I say I'm all set, but really I haven't even changed the overlay here to show that who we're playing now, right? So let's get that up. Sabine, there she is. Sabine, and then the ECL is next. Where are you at, Conversion Lab? There you are. Boom. All set. All right, let's roll to see who goes first. Or, what are you missing? That's to shuffle that deck really well. Yeah, he's pretty much just partner's just making sure he remembers the how Sabine worked a little bit. So he's played a lot of Sabine phase or set 1, not so much set 2. So yeah, all tempo there. All right, I got 7. Your choice. Set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I almost counted 7 cards. I don't want to do that. All right, Black Sun Starfighter, Price on your head, Overwhelming Barrage, Black Sun Starfighter, Palpatine, and whatchamacallit. 1 bounty, 2 cost, turn 3, or turn 2 is just what? I don't know. I don't know about this one. Let's do it. Let's keep it. Let's go with the regular playtest rules. What would I drop in this setup? Probably Kylo and Palp, which is probably unfortunate, but I need answers. I have no ground unit. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to drop just Palp and 1 Black Sun Starfighter. Let's keep everything else. All right, I'm ready. See what happens here. See what happens. All right, 1 damage to my base with the Sabine ability. Okay, I'll pass. See, now I'm waiting for units to be played because that's what I need, but Sabine has to play units. She can't sit here and pass. Yep, there it is. Has to play something. All right, fell into my trap. Price on your head bounty. Just put that on that Marine there. That's correct. That is the counterplay, not to play any units. That is also true. You are forced to play units in that deck. All right, I will use Bossk to do 1 damage to the unit, and then I'll pass. Right, so we got the Dark Trooper and a Maul. What do we drop in? We got... I like a lot of this. The Overwhelming Barrage is going to be important. Black Sun Starfighter is a maybe right now because I need to get rid of this Trooper. So I will go ahead and drop... I don't want to get rid of Maul yet. We're going to get rid of the Black Sun Starfighter. Okay. All right, I'm ready. Give Sabine the initiative there. Smart. Deals to 3. I need to waste some time. Let's ping the Battlefield Marine with Bossk. Oh, he's doing the same thing. He's wasting time. I don't want to kill this trooper, but I can't not play it. He could pass. He could pass. It works in his favor for passing. Can't do it, though. All right. Force my hand. I got an ECL in the Space 3 Dark Trooper to kill your Battlefield Marine. They both trade out because they're 3/3s. And price in your head's going to give me a resource into play, Exhausted. Ruthless Raiders. Oh, that's the problem with price in your head is you don't get to choose. So that's gone. Luckily, I got 3. So 2 more left. All right, that worked out for me. Okay, I'm going to take the initiative. Green Squadron A-Wing, no Black Sun Starfighters. They're both down in the resource pile now. Draw 2 cards, Guild Target and Timely Intervention. Let's drop Timely Intervention for now. Don't mind doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can take care of the A-Wing this turn. All right. I'm going to play the Guild Target on the A-Wing. Mark that I've used my ECL here. What is next? If people are in the chat, I'm not sure if I'm seeing all those messages. I'm going to take 3, though. So, all right. It's going to take me from 5. I should really do this math here. So, to 8. There we go. 8. And he is at 2. There we go. Hitting buttons is important. Let's ping him for 1, the Green Squadron A-Wing. That's correct. All right, he does the ping. I will deploy Bossk. He is ready. When a leader goes into the arena, they are ready. My light is just a little bit off of this glare. Moving over. Oh, that didn't fix it. It's not that light. Oh, I know what light it is. Found it. Found that light. What do you know? It was not a production light. Oh, man. Not what I want to see. Okay. Fighters for Freedom. All right. He's going to really make me work for it here. Sabine is a 2/5. So let's go this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I'm going to pay 5 for Overwhelming Barrage. I'm going to give Bossk +2/+2 to the end of the phase. So he's now a 6/8. I have 6 damage I can distribute as I see fit. I'm going to deal 4 to Fighters for Freedom and 2 to the A-Wing. When the A-Wing dies, I will trigger Guild Target that says I can deal 2 damage to a base, 3 if the unit was unique. And so it's going to be 2, plus I'm going to trigger Bossk's ability to resolve it twice. So 4 damage goes to your base for just killing the A-Wing. You'll pass. I can't not do this damage, right? Like, he's passing. I gotta hit you. I'll do 6. Oh, I've got to hit you, so I'm gonna hit you for 6. So I'll go ahead and swing. Gotta do it. I didn't want to. I'd rather wait for that Sabine, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, okay. I'll pass. No initiative, no Sabine coming out. We drew Super Laser Technician and a Palpatine's Return. Super Laser Tech's just going to have to go down. We are at 6 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I think they'll regret that first play of not playing Sabine. See, it's pretty much just realizing if he could have done it, it may have been in a better spot, but I understand. Sometimes you see the board and you rather wait, but you can't do it with Sabine. It's in the same situation as Bossk. Sometimes you just have to take those hits early. Now, you can always play Bossk a little bit more defensively and on that control side if you want, but I don't want to be surprised with a Sabine deck running Poes, Wreckers. It's not worth that being that surprised at the end. So let's get the damage on there, continue moving forward, and see what happens. I know I'm having a great time with Bossk right now. Just super fun. All right, pings both our bases, puts it something. Puts him at 14. I'm at 9. Feels good here. Let's swing for 4 with Bossk. You got it. 18 there. Oops, I don't have initiative. Change that token. Move that over. Here, K2SO. I think we're going to get it this first game. I think game 2 he's going to be a little bit more comfortable because I know he's had more reps with Han. And he hasn't touched the new Sabine in set 2 yet. I'm going to pay 6 for Kylo Ren. He'll come into play. No ambush or anything like that. His ability, he's a 6/7, and when he does attack, he can give another unit +2/+0. Sorry, give a unit, any unit, a +2/+0. And if that unit happens to be a non-villainy unit, he gives them an experience token. But most of my units are going to have that black villainy symbol. So, all right, I'm going to take the initiative. Out comes Sabine. 15, 18. Here comes another 3, taking me from, what am I at, 10? Me not counting stuff. 13. All right, draw 2, guild target, and guild target. Double guild target. What am I going to put down? Probably guild target. Dang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now Kylo can swing for 8 right now on the board and get us to 26. So that will be the game. All right, you are right. This would be, since I have the initiative, I would get it with the next move because you're at 18 points damage and Kylo can attack you for 8 total at 26. All right. All right, the one thing you forgot, I think you only had one chance it would have worked, was that ECL could have given you that extra hit there as well to use the base ability. Yeah. All right, well let's do another shuffle and get one last one in real quick. All right, reset all this. That was good. I always feel good with Bossk against Sabine decks because Sabine runs a lot of unique units when you're looking at Cassian, Sabine Wren, K2SOs, and even, oh, what's her face? Ketsu Ono. So if you're looking at a lot of those low-cost units, throwing one bounty on there where you can get the unique ability off, like during raid or, you know, obviously Bounty Hunter's Quarry, pretty solid. Not to mention, all those units aren't that high of health, right? Like they're not that difficult to kill. Your hardest ones are going to be like Fighters for Freedom, because I think they're what, a 3/5 or a 2/5. K2SO isn't that bad, but a little rough with that 4. But all the other units you're pretty good on. So, like in this matchup, would I play the client? Would I play the clients? That's the question. Would I take out Death Troopers for the client? Death Troopers will take out a few units, not a lot. Let's try it. Let's just try it. Let's see what happens here. Like, Death Troopers are great. I enjoy bringing them out, but I really should eliminate how many of the clients I really want to have in here. But the client's coming out with Vader or whatchamacallit, Bounty Hunter Quarry seems pretty good. So sideboard real quick. All right, get that good shuffle. Looks like they are set to go. That time I don't think I saw much ambush either from my deck. All right, looks like he's ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cards. Maul, Punishing One, Super Laser Tech, Dark Trooper, and Price on your head. Ooh, same thing, same thing. Let's, what would I drop? What would I drop? Punishing One and Dark Trooper? Oh, so hard. 2 ships? Do I drop 2 ships? Let's try it. Let's drop 2 ships. Gosh, I feel like I could do more. Let's just do it. We're playtesting. I don't need a mulligan. Take what I got. All right, I'm ready to go. You have the initiative, so you can start us off. All right, a Marine. Okay. I'll play Price on your head on that Marine. A bounty. All right, you'll take the initiative, and I'll use Bossk to ping the Bounty Hunter Marine for 1, and then I will pass. All right, we got Dengar, we got Overwhelming Barrage. We're going to throw Dengar down. As much as I like Dengar, we really want to keep some of these other units, like the Phase 3 Dark Trooper and the SLT, Super Laser Technician. I think sometimes I'll use abbreviations and I come across, what's the word, little douchey? So, I mean, not really. Like, if you use abbreviations, you're fine. It's just, I always want to make sure everyone can understand what I'm talking about. So, should use more full terms, as they say, you know, enunciate, use names. I'm ready. Oh. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wow, that changes my plans. So he is a 5/5, correct? All right. I'm going to put out phase 3 Dark Trooper. He has Sentinel, so you have to swing into him, and he's a 3/3. Wing Leader is good. So real quick. So energy conversion, just a reminder, it doesn't, you still have to pay the cost of the card. Correct. Yep. Common mistake. All right. Let's change it up, but I had to force him into this bubble. So you're gonna have a 5/5. I can't. I'm not taking 5. I'm not taking 5. That is too much. That leaves Super Laser Tech, Barrage, and Maul in my hand. All right. I take the ping. He may not swing. Okay, I'm going to use Bossk to deal 1 damage to your Battlefield Marine with the bounty on it, and I won't give him the bonus. All right. I'll pass. Smart move. He keeps the initiative. Good play for him. I drew another Dengar. Sorry, Dengar. Gotta go. I would if Dengar was opening hand, it's great, but it feels like the rest of the time it's not one I want. Not really sure why I'm moving price on my head that much. So remember, price on your head is on Battlefield Marine. We got a wing leader I don't have an answer for yet. I would love if Bossk was out now, but at what sacrifice would I have made to do that? There it goes. Ooh, 4. Gosh. Yep. Correct. Now, K2SO has Overwhelm, so not only do you kill my unit, you deal 1 damage to my base. It's pretty good, but I have to have an answer too, so let's go. Do I ECL now? I guess I ECL now. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to ECL with Super Laser Technician into K2SO to kill him, and which is going to give me an extra resource this turn. 3 to my base is going to take me to 5 to 7. Or sorry, 5. My bad. Maths. I will ping the Battlefield Marine with Bossk. Yeah, I'm going to ping the Marine with Bossk. Slow. It's slow. I guess I'm glad the client's in there because I'm going to need a heal. Oh, no. So the rest of that sentence says exhausted. So after they attack is when you do it. Yeah. Correct. Yeah, you gotta earn medals. Earn them. All right. Woo, got me at 10. Reading the card does explain the card. Let's go. I'm going to deploy Bossk. All right, this is where I have to get ahead. This is so much damage. There's still 5 more on the board. So he's going to hit me for 10 points. Plus he got me with the a 1 from the K2SO plus another 3. So 14 points. He medal ceremonied early. Wow. Smart move. That's have you played this game before? Oh, I said, did you play this game before? Because that was a great move there. All right. Oh, man, what do I do? Bossk will die now to trigger price on your head. All right, I'm going to swing with Bossk into Sabine Wren. Sabine does 2 back. Bossk deals 4. Dangerous. He still has that wing leader, so that's a tough matchup for sure. There comes 3 my way. 13. Okay, so if I do, I could wipe the board if I do this the right way. Okay, let's do it that way. I'm gonna take the initiative. I could daring raid to take out Sabine now, but I'm worried he won't swing with the wing leader. So I really want to make sure that can happen, and then I can avoid 1 extra point from that ping ability. So let's draw some cards. Guild Target and Black Sun Starfighter. Starfighter's good, but I got to put something down, and these other cards are better. So we are at 6. Seems good. We're about to jump up to 8 with that price on your head from Bossk. Okay, so we got to do 3 damage to the Battlefield Marine and 1 damage to the other 2 units on the board. This game's going to go quick. But we don't have time for game 3, unfortunately. But it's been fun either way. Bossk can do work. Bossk can do work. Excited to try him out at 1 PQ and probably some showdowns for fun. 3, 4, 5. Let's pay 5 for Overwhelming Barrage. I'm going to give Bossk +2/+2 till the end of the phase, and then he gets to distribute damage. Oh yeah, isn't this the best at an uncommon? All right, so I have 6 damage to distribute. 3 of it's going to go to that Battlefield Marine to kill him finally. And we'll send the other 1 to Wing Leader and the other 2 to Sabine and wipe that board. I am going to use Bossk's ability to trigger price on our head twice. So I'm going to get 2 cards off the top of my deck as a resource. Oof. I just lost Bounty Hunter Guild, or Bounty Hunter's Quarry. He passes. Let's swing for 6 on your base. Try to catch up to you on damage here. $7 to 15. Yep. All right, I'll take the initiative. No, does he have another red unit? All right, and then you get to trigger Fighters for Freedom. All right, damage to my base. I'm at 16, and you're at 7. 1, 2. We drew the client. Perfect. Perfect. We need that client. Now, is Bossk going to survive? I don't know, but we need the client. What are we dropping here? We got Daring Raid. We got Punishing One. I don't want to get rid of any of these. What are we at? 1, 2. I don't think I have to. I'm at 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't have to. Thank goodness. We can just have a good old time. All right. I think I do have to take care of What's-Its-Face real quick. All right, let's do this. Let's do it this way. Let's go... Yeah, let's go Maul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna pay 7 for Maul. He has Ambush and Overwhelm. So he'll come into play, ready, and I'll attack your Fighters for Freedom. And their health is what? 4. Okay, so 3 goes over your base, and I take 3 damage back, correct? Okay, perfect. All right, that leaves Sabine Wren, and I still have Guild Target and Daring Raid. So she could swing in a Bossk if she wants to, but probably not the best one. Probably best to just get 3 more damage on my base and get me to 19. Oh, no. All right, what's her health now? That's 6? Okay. 6. Well, that's no good. I guess I got to swing into Sabine with Bossk for 4. You probably hit me for 6, so I die. All right. He's dead. No trigger on that. That's going to be such a close game. Such a close game, and we can only do 2. That's how it goes. Oh, Rebel Assault. All right. Got it. 8 total. Okay, 7 and then 1 from the ability. So you get me over to 24. Okay, cool. Let's go pay 0 for guild target on Sabine. I'm dead. Oh man, only 2 games. All right. Well, hey, I appreciate you playing, Jay. I know we had a limited amount of time, so thank you for that. Oh. All right, Gabe. Why only 2 matches is because we were just had a smaller time constraint here. We did have a hard stop, and I would love to see what Game 3 does against Sabine. But again, I have a lot of fun with playing with that. So that was a lot of damage. Got me over 24, and then he pinged me for that 25. 25, right? So crazy. Something happened again with this table. Oh, that's right. Dang. Yep. Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone for watching. This is another one of those fun things. Have I decided, Gabe, you're asking the right questions. Have I decided what I'm taking to the PQ? I'm going to take this Bossk deck to the first PQ. I will be taking this to the Dallas qualifier. I say that, but I'm literally packing 2 other decks. But I do want to have some fun. It's one of the things we've been talking about. I'm also going to be taking, again, these fun initiative tokens. They're going to have, from Laser Gaming, they're going to have their classic initiative here. And then on the back, you're just going to have the unlimited power logo in gold. So take a look at that. I'll be handing these out this weekend at the Dallas PQ and around the surrounding area and like Oklahoma events, where I'll just be this weekend. So if you are at any of those, let me know. Come find me, and I'll be happy to give you ones. Gabe, thank you for the best of luck. Where are you playing before I head out? One of those questions I was asking people. Hopefully you can ECL Super Laser Tech in a price in your head. Ooh, it's happened, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. when you can do stuff like that, it's great. I think last night against Aboba, I got a Bossk Bossk triggered price on your head after Super Laser Tech as well, and was able to get 3 resources in 1 turn, and that was great. I was ready to go. I think that's the one I beat Boba. So, SoCal, Gabe, hopefully we will meet up soon, because I am planning for other PQs here in other seasons and be traveling, even considering doing pre-releases. So, appreciate everyone coming and watching today. Again, we had a little bit of a hard stop, but it's always great. Store Showdown this weekend, taking Han 1 yellow. Ooh, some tech and DJ shenanigans. Oh yes, some tech and DJ shenanigans for sure. Good luck, sir. Good luck to everyone at your events this weekend, whether they're showdowns or PQs, or if you're just prepping for the next event. I will see you all soon. Trying to get more streaming together. Sometimes life just gets in the way when it's, a couple of people trying to organize some stuff, but hey, it's fun stuff. I'm always having a good time, and I'm excited to just keep playing. So appreciate everyone watching. May the force be with you.